when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw right away. They're taking a shot on his first play. Ryan coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. It's going to be second down as they knock it away. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll go again here with Tutin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
3 and out. 4th down.
They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Let's go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mysteries still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
To kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Escapes a defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Inside give here for Tootin. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints trim the lead to 1. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Set, cut. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready. Blue, set.
On second down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
A less than ideal third and 8 here. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
And the Panthers.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work.
Fits it through the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary making that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they They take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain of 14.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Red 38. Hut, hut.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Saints 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Taking a shot deep here. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, it can be a really tough narrative to change.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1 yard gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Yellow 22. Red cycle.
Young throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Prevent that defense from flying around and making the play.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 48-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready up.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Counterplay, Hubbard. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they take the quality gain on first, Brock, but maybe a little bit surprised that they didn't take the free 5 yards and replay the down?
I am a little bit surprised, but I think that adjective you use is why. Quality game, right? That's a tone setter, a rhythm setter. Now get back on the line and make them pay.
Running it after the penalty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On the give, it's 2. Take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Right up the gut. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Take off.
Headed left. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll throw for it. It's another first down. Intercepted again. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Hubbard again. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Set, ready, ready.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. This one from 47 yards away. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First and 10, looking to throw. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's taken down at the 30. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's caught by Chris Olave. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hand off to Tootin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. And now it's just he and 4 other running backs, the only players to ever reach 25 rushing touchdowns in a single season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith.
14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Cut.
Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Young working from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're going to face third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. That's taken at the 15. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Get some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Started this third quarter, it's Hubbard. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Tremble with the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Cox into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Got it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set, huh?
Looking to throw, Young. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go again here with 2. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it! And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Inside give here for Tootin. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by Julian Blackmon.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Now it's Tootin, and they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Here's Tootin. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st down, New Orleans.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connect.
And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3... That's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
21, Panthers 17. Matt Gay is set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Diving right side, got it! So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on 1st down. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
First down. First and 10.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Ready, go.
They run again with Hubbard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Set. Check, 22 needle. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Complete to Trumbull. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and were able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go. Set.
On 2nd and 10, Young has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 60. Mega.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers losing by 4. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Punt. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
52 blue. Set. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here he is to throw. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Down. Black 40. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Red.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Blue, 32. Ready?
Desperation time here. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
As an offense, you